Omni Beats.
They don't want me rapping no more. They don't want me stacking no more. Going hard for my boys. Going in front, bros. Mine, scattered, killing it. What's up, guys? It's your boy G2 playing another session of DCUO. And you know what? The DCUO top 10 PvE powers did so well that I thought I'd give y'all another taste. G2 themer. We're gonna give you the top 10 powers of. Oh, I forgot to introduce Nightmare. What's up, Nightmare?
See, you always been getting introduced, but it's cool. It's cool. Hey, it's your homeboy Nightmare, man. Just gonna be this 10 top 10 PvP powers. DCUO.
You just gave away the title. Okay, guys, top 10 powers of DCUO PvP style. Did you just say Instagram? Wow. Self-convoluted.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, number 10 on our list is going to be, of course, your favorite healer and mine, Nature.
Yes. Yeah, we're gonna get so much hate for this, man. I already know. We're gonna get so much hate for this right now.
I feel you. Okay, so I think it's only right, since you're the healer and I'm not, for you to explain Nature.
Well, best way to explain Nature. Basically, Nature is a, I wouldn't consider it too overpowered, but a very high intense healer. His range is extremely long, just like how Celestials is. It can heal when you're down. It has sidekicks to help heal it as well. But for PvP wise, yeah, Nature Heal is amazing. The DPS side can be okay, even though on their dog form it's very annoying because you can't tell when about to block. But to say the least, Nature's a decent power. And just as a quick disclaimer, if your power doesn't make it up on here or is low on the list, remember DCUO is just a bunch about cash grabbing. So if your power is low, it's not gonna be low for long. If it's not on the list, it will be on eventually because that's all they're gonna do. They're gonna buff it, they're gonna drop something else. But for Nature's the reason why it gets is number 10. It's a decent DPS for PvP and healing. I mean, so yeah, for those two, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem to compare to the higher ones on the list, in our personal opinion.
Well said. And I would like to add to that. So, basically, this is not just about damage-wise. It's not just about it. It plays a big role, but it's not just about it. It's about 3 things. Popularity, which means how many people use it. Damage. And Cyro capabilities in PvP. You must have all 3 to complete our list. Like to be higher top of it. Nature does well in healer role. You don't really see too many people use it. And its DPS, the transforming thing is good, but it's more of a gimmick and not really as threatening as it could be. I remember when werewolf form used to just mess people up, right? It was bad. But yeah, Nature number 10, and let's go to the next one already. Okay, guys, number 9. Number 9 is of course going to be my first power, gadgets. And while I'm talking about gadgets, I'm going to walk around our beautiful league hall. So, gadgets on the DPS side, it's good. You know, it has a 35%er. It's a little bit reliant on this weapon. But again, not too many powers aren't. It's it's not the best troll. In PvP wise, it's not. Its popularity is not up like you really see gadgets DPS. At least from what I've seen. And I play it every day. You know? So that's why it's number 9 on our list, to be honest, because like for me to be completely honest here, gadgets really isn't as strong as it used to be. I remember back when people used to just drop EMP pulse and people would die automatic, but now that's not a thing anymore. And I think that people missed that one shot, so now they kind of left the power for like bigger, better powers. So yeah, number 9 on our list is gadgets. And you know what? Guess what, guys? Number 8 on our list is my favorite Green Lantern, Hard Light. Yeah. Clap for applause.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Bye. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna let Nightmare explain this one
I'm taking
because
this
I'm
one.
not
Yeah, I'm
really
taking this one.
too much into the Hard Light scene.
So, for a good Harley explanation, personally, I like Harley. So it's a decent DPS both in PvE and PvP. Its trolling is actually very good. Probably one of the most top-notch trolls in the game. But I could definitely say this: DC, I'm talking to you specifically. I don't know what the heck crack y'all may be on, but we need more precision-based powers because obviously y'all don't show precision enough love. Celestial,
precision, right?
Enrage, and Horlight are kind of only real precision-based powers. But to say the least, I remember when Harley had his little overpowered move where it could throw the little weight at you and it killed you instantly. Thank God they fixed that. Predictableness. If you get used to fighting them, you kind of get used to it. But it's not all that bad. So to say the least, there's not too many downsides to Hard Light, but there are also not a whole lot of upsides. So to say the least, it's fairly even.
Okay, I'm gonna add my 2 cents into that real quick. I think Hard Light's broken. Okay, that's just my opinion. And the reason I say that is because if you get somebody, okay, I feel like Hard Light, and this is why it's so low on the list to me now, is because it requires too much skill, and not too many people use it in PvP.
Yeah, it really doesn't require all that much skill. You gotta do is keep holding square all over and over again.
Yeah, but you can block. The thing about Hard Light is the AM is it gets stronger every time you combo, and those combos can either range you or lunge you. And you can switch in between these combos. You got to basically guess whether they're going to range you or lunge you. And you never know. And the more they guess wrong, the more you're going to die. But that's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, that is true.
It's a lot of skill based and not too many people use it. So that's why it's not higher on the list. But you know what? Maybe your power is the next power. Lego. Number 7 on our list is my first power on this tune. And the power I've been for 5 years. Earth/Sorcery. And there's a reason why they're in the same thing. Okay, for one, you do see quite a few Earth and Sorcery PvP DPSs. You do. But the downside is the fact that their side roles are absolutely not used. Except Sorcery. Sorcery side roll is used to an extent. You know, I don't see too many Sorcery healers go in healing unless they're with a tank or a really beast DPS that they need to keep alive. And they do use the pet. It's just the fact that you got to rely on your weapon. There is a very heavy, if your weapon is not one of the top weapons, more than likely your power is not going to be up to stuff. So I had to learn that my own way being Earth. I had to work for it. I couldn't just spam powers like Nightmare here or, you know, Rage or some of the other powers. I had to actually, you know, combo, clip, hit my 35%er, call out my pet, and all this other stuff. Same thing for Sorcery. I didn't see many Sorcery DPSs, but Sorcery and Earth virtually work the same. You put out your pet, you combo, you give your pet power while you try to knock them off their feet. Your pet does damage, you probably put up a DOT, and that's it. That's how you compete. But if you're fighting somebody that doesn't have to use a weapon, you're kind of at a disadvantage because you don't need to hand-to-hand fight them. You don't have to hand-to-hand fight Earth or Sorcery. You can just literally do what Nightmare's doing and just, you know, stun them over and over again and just fight them with your power. And that's all you have to do. So that's why it's number 7 to me. Nightmare, anything you want to add?
I mean, you kind of covered everything. All I gotta say about Sorcery is, out of all the powers with pets, I think it's changed the most because, you know, they've added to and taken away so many pets from it. I could definitely say that the DPS pet is still one of the best ones I've seen. But to say the least, you pretty much said everything I was going to say. to the
Okay,
most part.
cool. All right, guys. Next on our list. All right, guys. So our next power is Nightmare's power, and you know what
Now I
that
can
means.
definitely say, without a shadow of a doubt, that Celestial is probably no, not probably. Credit is, if not one of the best or top precision-based DPS that you could possibly get. Now, my precision, I'm not trying to gloat, but base even without the white mods, is 6,000 precision. Now I can definitely say, is Celestial all precision based? No, it's not. But is it really good for precision? Yes. I have hit almost 200,000. I haven't been too active on here lately, so I probably would hit a lot more if I had more gear. But to say the least, Celestial is a dope power. One of the best looking ones in the game, and definitely probably one of the most fun. Only drawback is, even though I love this power and I've been it for 3 years, it has gotten incredibly stale and boring. When it comes to PvP, you can be a little bit more dynamic with the shields, and the healing is actually really nice. But I can say if you're running the same loadout that I have and you don't have too many armories, it's going to get extremely boring just doing exactly what I'm doing over and over again. Is it decent power? Yes. Is it damage? Okay. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. But you're going to get highly bored of this power because, I mean, I can't lie. I'm getting bored just doing this. The damage is great, but I don't know. The only drawback is playing factor. It's not very good.
So, would you say that you see a lot of people play this power?
You might catch a Celestial DPS healer in PvP every blue moon, but nah, I wouldn't say I find too many people playing with this one. Mostly because everybody's on this bandwagon. If new power comes out, oh, you gotta switch to it. If it's buffed, you gotta switch to it. I'll suck with this with the buffs and the nerfs. So nah, there's not really too many people playing. That was Celestial.
I see you. Alright, guys. So you got the rundown on Celestial and why it's what, number 6 on our list? So let's go to the next guy, number 5 on our list. And this one was a power that I had the chance of testing out myself, and I found it to be, no offense, boring. But I cannot lie, as a tank, it's really good. Now, the reason I say it's really good, I'm gonna tell you a little story. I went in as an atomic DPS, right? Top gear that you could possibly get in PvP, right? I fought this fire tank. Neither one of us died for 15 minutes of non-stop fighting. I mean, I won, but it was completely ridiculous. It was like one of those things that I was just like dumbfounded. I see a lot of fire tanks online. The tanking is phenomenal because you heal yourself like it's nothing actually. The DPS is the issue. It's a terrible PvP DPS, and I feel confident saying that. I've yet to see a fire DPS in PvP. Tank, most definitely. DPS, no, not once. And you know that's why it's like hitting the half mark. Because honestly, you know the popularity's there. If you want a PvP, you just want to tank everything. But as far as DPS goes, it just doesn't do it. This kind of proves how to be on our list high, you don't have to have good damage. You just need popularity and a good side roll. You know, I'm not knocking fire for not having good damage in PvP, but it still doesn't stop the fact that fire annoys me when I find out I'm going against the fire tank. And many other people I quite might add. Alright guys, number 4 on our list. Coming up later. Number 4 on our list. A power that's dear to my heart, and I hope dear to yours. Rage, baby. I'm gonna let Nightmares explain part of it because you don't know the whole thing like your boy.
Oh, rage, sweet red vomit on the dang floor, always doing tick damage on me, annoying the freaking heck out of me, man. I hate that crap. But I will admit, rage for PvP is actually very decent power. Now I've been rage as well. and playing in PvP where you have some of their moves. A lot of the moves to me personally can feel a bit predictable because a lot of people use the same moves. But I can definitely say that it's pretty good with damage. You can kind of roll any way you want with it, be precision or might. It's a combo based power for some moves. And well, I'm just gonna kind of take that half. I ain't really leave Titan with too much to kind of explain.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. So my only points are rage, DPS, good PvP. Tanking, it could be better. I mean, ever since they can only heal 25%, and they really can't heal themselves or have any shields, they're not the best. But rage popularity, I see quite a few rage PvPers. You know, that's probably like the only thing you'll do with a rage right now because they're not the best. In PvE, they're good. Their tanking's good, but they're not the best. You know what I mean? It's another one of these skill things. You know, it's like hard light, but rage doesn't take that much skill to kill, and it is kind of predictable because everybody knows you have this standard rage loadout. You only have one rage move, which I know a lot of rage people are mad about. So it's kind of predictable, but the fun thing is you can clip it. So you think he's going to block because you're finna do your outrage. You clip your first outrage into your dreadful blast, and bam, you caught him off guard, right? Because your first outrage isn't lunge move. Your second one is. Taking, I already went over that. You only got one shield and pops like nothing. Popularity, I already went over that. Seen quite a few of them. So yeah, it's number 4 on our list. And number 3 on our list, is my power that I am right now, as you can see. Atomic. Now, the reason I say Atomic is Atomic covers all bases. Everybody and their mama, Atomic. As much as I hate being the same power as everybody, I can't lie, it's good. Especially PvP. You got your bye-bye button. I already did a loadout of this. For those that seen the loadout, thanks. Appreciate it for looking it up. The tank is decent. It's not the best, but it's decent. This is how I survived in that match with the fire tank for so long without dying. And many guys would be like, oh, that's impossible, right? No, sir, it's not. So let me go to my loadout real quick. Okay, guys. Proton Remedy, that is the stuff. That thing would almost heal you full health. You don't gotta do nothing. You just sit there and heal, and then attack. Of course, it costs a bit of power, but still, that's almost a full bar of health for nothing. That's how I survived so long. I just let my power go up, and then, boom, heal. That's why Atomic is literally at its best as a DPS. You can stop damage from coming in, 25% of course. You have a 35%er, which hits like a truck, by the way. You have a healing move, and you have a bunch of range and lunging moves, and this one sucks people in. So you don't ever have to fight somebody from far away. You can just fight them up close, and you make them play your game with Atomic. And that's why Atomic is so good in PvP. I see everybody use it. Everybody, their mama, their granddaddy, their doctors, their doctors, their lawyers, their grandchildren, their Gucci manes, and their clones and whatnot. So everybody's using Atomic. And I think Nightmare would agree with me on that one. Alright, guys, number 2 on our list. A power I completely hate. One out the game. Maps make it happen. I could let Nightmare do it because I'm too mad. Your boy G Truth is frustrated because Ice is stupid. There, Ice is stupid. I don't like Ice. Anybody that's Ice out there,
See,
I'll buy you a power token, please.
well, hopefully for anybody that's Ice, you'll take him up on that. But Ice, the reason why he hates his power so much is because it's incredibly OP. Drawbacks. I was gonna go ahead and go for this so it'll make him happy. Drawbacks is really boring. 2, his range is probably not the best in the game, and also on top of that, I guess if you want to, you can call it slow. Ice is extremely similar to fire in a way that it works. You get your buffs, you hit one move over and over and over again. It gets super repetitive. PvP, I guess it's pretty decent. I haven't seen a whole bunch of ice DPSs or tanks in game, because ice can't really heal too well. But we have a decent ice DPS to go against. It's actually a really good fight. But to say the least, it's an okay power. I mean, you're gonna find the powers that are on this list. Of course, they're not probably in order which you think they may be, but let's be real. None of the powers in DC are really all that good for PvP. All of them have a drawback.
True that, true that. You know what, guys? I think it's about time that we show you our number one. If you feel like you know what our number one is, put it in the comment section below and show some love for your boy with a like and subscription for more lists on DCUO and more content, period. Whether it be my music, you want to hear Nightmare's voice, or my sexy voice, either way. Ladies. Anyway, number one on our list. I'll let Nightmare explain this. Number one on our list is... Did you say munitions? You're right! No, I'm just kidding. You're not right. Shame on you, buddy. Shame on you. It's, of course, gonna be quantum. Tell me about it, Nightmare. I'm just kidding. It's mental. It's mental. Nightmare, take it away.
Your mic cut out, man.
It's mental. It's mental. Okay? It's not munitions. It's not quantum. It's mental.
Mental. There are not a whole bunch of drawbacks to this power. Where do we start? One is purple. It's because the reason why it's so OP is because Prince was an amazing singer. That's why it's purple. That's why you can't beat the dang power.
Too soon.
No, dude. That's props. You can't get upset. I said something nice, but I'm saying mental's OP power because one, it can use elemental power. So yeah, it can take fire and ice. It can be invincible for a small period of time, like Catwoman's ability for PvP Legends. And on top of that, it can stun the living heck out of you and make you want to tear out your dang hair and throw your PS4 out the dang window because you can't get free. And it has shields. And it can power itself up. And it has POT, I think, in DPS mode. Basically, it's OP as heck.
And it has an OP supercharge.
Yeah, the OP supercharge. And it can turn you into a ghost.
Which you can attack back.
Yeah.
And don't bring me that whole, oh, you could just break out of it. Ha, ha, ha. No. The moment mental puts you in its advanced mechanic, there is no breaking block. You can't lunge mental or nothing. It's going to do its AM.
But get this, they can break your block with almost every move. Yep. Can't break theirs, but you definitely break yours.
And everybody, and their grandma, and their car dealer, and their dope dealer is mental. And I can't even hate on it, because, like, you know, you want to be OP, go mental, you know? So if somebody's looking at this list, you're trying to decide what power you want to go to, and you want to be OP as heck, go mental. No, it's not boring.
But one last thing before the video goes off, let us give you the right information so nobody screws you over. So this is going right back up the list. Nature, might power, gadgets, might, hard light, precision, sorcery / earth, sorcery, might, earth, kind of might, kind of precision, celestial precision is for show, fire might, rage, precision or might again, atomic might, ice might, and mental is also might power. As you can see, there are too many might powers. Way too many.
Look, Nightmare, we'll make a separate video for that. Now you do your rant.
I'm not gonna do the rant. I just put that in there because a lot of people screw people over in DC. They're kind of getting the right loadouts.
Look, don't be shouting on trade chat like, "What power should I be?" And somebody tells you to go munitions because they're making sure that you lose. You know,
no, if someone tells you to go electricity, slap them in the face.
Because of electricity, I see what you did there. I see what you did. Nobody electricity. I see what you did there. All right, guys.
Electricity gets no love.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate it. Nightmare appreciate it. And you know what? I thank all my G-Troop fans for those that have been listening for the music. You know, if you haven't listened to the music, I'll put a description below. You know, my new tape. I knew everybody makes jokes about, oh, your mixtape fire, bro. Yeah, it is. I put a link to it below. I got a couple stuff in the works. I know I haven't been posting as much, but I plan on changing that. So if you want to see what your boy G Truth's up to, press that subscribe button, kill it, punch it in the face several times, and press that like button. Show that you care. Show us some love. Watch this video 1,000 times each day, because you know you want to.
Please be warned that the mixtape will eventually blow up your house like an atomic bomb if you play it too loud. It's that fire.
I mean, I had too many fire, trucks come to me trying to be like, boy, you can't play a mixtape out loud. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like I said, crush the like button, crush the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Peace.